Hi. I've had the honor of being the coordinator for Canada, my adopted country, in the U.S. for the past 4 years. And a lot of what I do is communication. When I first got the position, am I okay? I talk fast, so have a tendency to slow me down. I sent a letter to the school alumni directors introducing myself, asking them to put me on any of their mailing lists, email lists, so I'll know what's going on and can respond to things there. I also got included on the Sophie email list, which gave me access to be able to communicate, gave me access to communicate with them. And then my next group that I contacted were the representatives for each alumni association in the United States. And again, I introduced myself, sent them all emails. Those that did not have emails received personal letters from me. And then the third group that I contacted were the Kasha representatives. And again, I did the same thing, introduced myself, let them know what's going on, and things like that. And Sheila Donavan always kept me updated on the changes of who I should be contacting in Canada. I attended the national conference in the AASH, which is the American Association Conference in Miami. I also attended the alumni directors meeting that was held there. And then I did a follow-up letter on some of the questions and concerns that had come up that we looked into and were able to get back to them and get some clarification for them. One thing I was not as successful at was trying to contact some young young members to join the AMOS, connect with Claudia and all of that. So that's something I think we really need to work on some more in the next mandate. I attended the Kasha conference in Montreal. I attended the Eastern Regional meeting in Cape Cod, and I just update them on what's going on with the AMOS. I attended the mid-mandate meeting in Montreal. I attended the Usher National Conference in Omaha, and again, I attended the alumni directors meeting there. I was asked to write a short article for the 91st Street magazine. And then a lot of times, just through these 4 years, I would email alumni directors, AASH reps, the Kasha group, and just updating them on the things that were going on. New things were coming up. I would send out the study plan, the strategic plans, and things like that so that they would know what was going on. And then I did call the alumni directors in the Eastern and Southern region. Barb was nice enough to get someone to help me and do the other 2 regions, and to check to make sure they were getting the information, that they were passing it on through the social medias, emails, anything that they were contacting their alumni with. And those that I could not reach by phone, I sent them each individual emails to make sure that they were getting the information. One of the tasks I did take on in these 4 years was I was asked by the board to gather job descriptions so that when the next group comes in, they would have a general idea of what their jobs would be. So I compiled everything and made a general job description of what most of the countries told me that they did. A lot of us kind of do the same thing. So that kind of would give us a guideline, and then each country or each coordinator also had their own list of things that we gathered so we can pass that on. I was able to find 2 people to help translate minutes for meetings and things like that into French and Spanish. It worked out where I met this young woman in Miami, and she spoke Spanish. I just happened to say to her, "Oh, do you know anyone who speaks French?" "Oh, my mom does." There we go. I wrote articles for the Esprit de Coeur, which is the U.S. magazine, as needed. And like I said, I would just send letters out as needed to all the different representations as far as what was needed and what information needed to be shared with their alumni. And then I did have some alums who would contact me and say, I'm just going to throw out Australia. Who could I contact so I could have some contact with alums? And then I would connect them with a person that is in that country so they would have a connection there. And somebody came back and they were so thrilled that they were able to meet up with some alum when they were traveling overseas. And then I was in constant contact with Barb, who I can't thank enough for answering all my questions and helping me out. So most of mine was all through communications with the different representatives in the different areas. Thank you.